We begin with the latest on the fight against COVID. With cases of the Omicron variant spreading across the country, Dr. Anthony Fauci saying Omicron will account for 90+% of new cases within a week or two.
And around the country, you've probably seen some of this, maybe in your community. Testing sites are overwhelmed in advance of the holidays. What you're seeing here is a look at long lines in Miami. Well, CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky is standing by to talk to us live about all of this. Always good to hear from her. But first, let's go to our Trevor Ault outside a testing center here in New York with the very latest. Trevor, good morning to you.
Good morning, TJ. Yeah, if you've walked by a City MD lately in New York City, you have seen these lines for testing that go around the block. There's people here who are waiting in line right now. They got here an hour and a half before they even opened. But you got to remember, the people who run these clinics are vulnerable too. And in fact, City MD announced overnight they're going to have to close some of their locations temporarily because of staffing concerns. It is the unbelievable transmissibility of this variant that's leading to a lot more testing, a lot more cases, and the ripple effects are growing larger and larger.
This morning, as the Biden administration prepares to ship out 500 million COVID tests, demand for testing has already skyrocketed, often stranding Americans in hours-long lines.
That's just a pure supply problem we're banging into.
New York City will now open even more testing sites as cases there have climbed 640% in the past month. And Walmart is lowering its cap on how many at-home tests customers can buy online, citing limited inventory and extremely high demand. The CDC is now reporting models suggest the number of new cases from the coming Omicron surge could top the highs we saw in previous waves. And this new wave could peak as early as January.
I remember thinking to myself when we were going through the third surge, what are we going to do if there's a fourth? And here we are in the middle of a fourth surge in the holidays.
Hospitals have very limited supply of the one antibody treatment proven effective against the variant in studies, and antiviral pills which could help are awaiting authorization. While it's possible Omicron may be more mild than previous variants, experts warn the sheer volume of cases could inundate hospitals, many of which are already overburdened.
We have patients coming in all the time, waiting in the waiting room, waiting in the hallways.
Wisconsin nurse Sue Wolf tells ABC she's never seen anything like this in 38 years on the job, and that almost all of the patients are not vaccinated.
I get angry. I wonder why they did this, why they're doing this to me, why they're doing this to all the people that need to be away from sick people in the waiting room. I'm frustrated because I can't get them out of the waiting room.
And as Pfizer and Merck wait for approval of their COVID-19 pills, which would help prevent hospitalization after infection, ABC News has learned the White House COVID-19 response coordinator told America's governors in a private call this week that approval for those pills should be coming in the very short term. Amy?
And they are so needed. Trevor Ault, thank you for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.